Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Spice86, and we're back here with another Styles by S.Jones, aka our stylist Strawberry Jones extraordinaire. So let's catch up with Strawberry. As you can see, they're late to work for some reason. So we're having them go to work. The last time, or in the last episode in between, we finally reached the stylist portion of our career. And so we're at level 6 and we are officially a stylist. And here are all the things that we have to basically do in order to get to the next promotion. So we have to reach level 6 in the writing skill, level 5 in charisma, level 3 in painting, um, and level 3 in photography. And then we have to update our social media status. So, whew, and like we almost didn't make it to work. But we made it and we made some money, so now we're back home and we're a little peckish. So, oh, and I don't think we have a cleaning lady. So let's go over here and come clean up. Let's also see if we can grab some leftovers. And then what I would like to do is to call over our next stylist, uh, our next person that we want to restyle. So, who do we want to restyle? So, we have Talia Rungo. All right, so we can do Talia Ringo. We have Sydney, which we have awful compatibility, and she don't like us. We have Tamika. You know what? I like to give Tamika an an update. Let's see if we can build on our relationship with Tamika. See if she'll let me give her an update. Did you finish eating? Go ahead and eat with your little thing. And then, whew, this is the outfit that they put us in for this freaking career. We really need to get into, I gotta learn how to get into the career outfit, John, so I can change these outfits. Because why? Why is these outfits like this? Especially for the style career, you know? We're gonna change it to this suit. Girl, where can we put this at? Clean this up. Let's see here. So we have to earn $500. We already earned $500. Okay. Go ahead, go put that in there. All right, so this is our third outfit. And we have Tamika who's come over. Let's go ahead and interview Tamika. All right, Tamika came over and immediately liked our style. So love that. Tamika, good gracious. Let me go ahead and discuss some interest with you. Welcome to my house, girl. Let me come over here. Why don't you come and like let's chat on my couch? Yeah, let's sit and chat on my couch. You know? Come on, girl. Let's do this thing. Oh, look at us. We got a sentiment. Are you not gonna come over? We gonna get you right, Tamika. We are gonna get you right because, girl, what is this? You know? All right. So let me ask you about your job. What we want to do is get some information about Tamika because, we don't know anything about her. Let's discuss some fashion. So she's unemployed. All right, so let's ask what her interests are then. Does she have hobbies? Ask about hobbies and skills. Let's see, like, share idea. Like, girl, I got an idea. Yeah, like, what do you like to do? So, she dislikes video games. So, she doesn't like video games. But what the fuck do you like, girl? Let me share my soul journey with you. How about that? And then, let me ask her to model looks. And then I'm gonna ask her about her favorite author. I know you don't like what she got on. I know
Oh no.
exactly that you don't like what she got on.
Nu je hebt van mij?
You're not even gonna be
Ah,
fake. You're
papa
just
day.
like, nah, I'm not gonna be fake. Let's ask her a little bit more about hobbies and skills.
Shippy, sir.
Okay, so
Bobby,
apparently
happy
she
out
got
heavy.
clay. All right, maybe she's
Grass
an
harvest?
artistic sim.
Coba.
Fruitful.
Don't be la.
You know?
Or Ibia.
Sabatua. Sabah.
All right, let me see where
Absolutely.
my camera
Oh.
is.
Lucy. Slap.
Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put like before pictures. Hang on. Let's not get in the cross stitch, but I love the fact that y'all are both creating. Stop cross stitching right now. Stop cross stitching. Stop.
Noodle
Stop it with the
snake.
cross stitching and do the things. Have y'all been finding
Mm.
that
Torba Melvoin?
the commands is not
Just a
working?
put.
Cause like, look at that. That really irks my soul that the commands is just not working. And I thought it was just a glitchy thing because I was playing on the PS4 over the weekend. And no, it's just some weird thing. Okay, let's hopefully he can take a picture or else I have to do some acrobats because they want to be weird. Um, hang on, let me. All right, all right, let's see. Come on, take a picture of her. We gotta get a before picture. Get these before pictures. Oh my goodness. Okay. How about you come stand here then? Go here. This is so annoying on so many levels because you can't take pictures of her. This is so dumb. We're not really attracted to her. What we really want is to take a picture of her real quick. Come on. Tell her to get her ass up. Oh my God. All right, how about this? We will lull her into offering to do makeup real quick. Come on. All right.
Sana Dayola?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shoot, be out.
All right, so we'll lull her into some makeup and then we'll try to. Okay, so don't know what glitchy mess happened there, but that's okay. We take a photo of her since she's standing right now. Come on, take a photo, take a photo, take a photo. Don't be a jerk. Take a photo. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Tamika. I didn't know you was a model. All right, so we're gonna go in it with the thought process that she is a model. Because the fact that she did that, oh, look at her poses. Oh, she's a model. Oh, look at that. That's cute, girl. All right, let me see. Oh, oh, even with your man face. Okay. Oh, with your angry face. Oh, wow. Look at that. All right, cool. So we got our before pictures. Now let's see if we can get you into the goddamn styling. All right, Tamika, let's do this. Let's do this, Tamika.
Urazap?
Yips.
Let's do this.
Ah, Suna Nibnub.
Yeah, girl, I need to give you some, we gonna give you a little update. We can give you a little styling. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you want to maintain this hair color, and I think this hair color suits you.
Gloria
Boom.
Roba.
All right. So, before we get into uh really get into this. So this is Tamika. Tamika is one of our townies. We don't have like who she is and whatnot, but let's take a preview of her style looks. So this is her everyday look. This is her formal look. Okay, all right, okay. This is her sportswear, which is not terrible. This is her sleepwear. Wow, which gave her a bonnet. And then we have our party wear look. We have our swimwear. We have our hot weather. Wow, girl, that's a lot. And then we have our cold weather look. So, whew, she is in desperate need of a change. So, let's go ahead and get into getting rid of all of her things. We're getting rid of all of them. Um, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. All right, so we're in hyperspeed right now, and so the first thing I do is change her eyebrows. I thought her eyebrows was way too thin, and right now I'm trying to figure out what's her hair texture, what's it going to be. I think I don't know if it's at this point that I also changed her hair color to a darker red as opposed to this bright red that was kind of really flushing out or washing out, I should say, her skin tone. So yeah, so yes, we get into the eyebrows. We change the eyebrow color. We also give her some eyelashes, and then boom, like just that two little things, her face just popped. I really like this haircut on her, so I was like, all right, we're gonna stick with like kind of this short bob situation, giving her like a little bit of baby hair. And then I really wanted to lean into her being kind of like a creative model in a sense. So I really did use business and hobbies, wanted to make red kind of her signature color, gave her some accessories. I really love this jumpsuit. And then for her makeup, really wanted to give her some really nice beat. But I wanted to experiment as well to see because we have so many different makeup swatches. So I experimented just a smidge, but not like a ton. Because again, didn't want to overwhelm her face with a ton of makeup. So yeah, so this is look number one. We gave her a second everyday look. This look, I wanted to give her more of a dress kind of look. I really like this ombre dress, but I don't think I could make it work. Or did we stick with it? I can't even remember. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe we could do some boots. And then I went back and changed the color. Yeah. I remember I was like, we can't really stick with it, but we did go for the blue. I really like how the blue looks against her skin tone. I also wanted to give her like an updo, and this is when I realized, you know what, she needs to have darker red, and that darker red again made her skin tone just pop. And then we ended up kind of going through and trying to see if we wanted to stick with a bob or give her a different type of cunty bob. And I did. I think I changed that bob, gave her a more straighter bob. We did go for this ponytail. I thought it was fire. I did give her the shades and leaning into kind of that black, white, and blue aesthetic a bit. Really enjoyed kind of giving her a little bit more nuances. I thought to give her some stockings or something, but I don't think I ultimately like landed on it, or maybe I did. I think I did land on some type of stockings. But then we went and gave her some rings. And yeah, like this is a pretty cool little look. Now we move it on to formal wear. And then for formal wear, I was like, I really want to give her something just nice and classy. So I went with this slip dress here. I can't remember what pack it's from, but it's a really pretty slip dress. And I was like, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. And we leaned into the what was it? I can't remember. It's like vintage, not vintage glamour. I think it's the luxury party. The luxury party pack that had the shoes. And we switched up her makeup a little bit. And then I was thinking, I want to give her an updo, but I want it to be something a little bit more pretty. And then I thought, you know what? Let's go back to her signature bob. Um, and I was like, yes, let's do this bob. And then I was like, she definitely needs like a little like little something something for like a necklace. And now we're into our sportswear. I like the shorts. I really like the look. So like I was like, you know what? Let's lean into these shorts. Let's like kind of give you a more chill hot girl type of look. So I kept the shorts. I found this shirt that matches the short trims. I thought that was cute. So we leaned into being her green look. We kept the bun. Gave her like some very simple like accessories. Didn't want to overpower her. Her sleepwear was fine. So I skipped over to sleepwear. I was like, your sleepwear actually was fine. There was nothing really changed. Now we got into the party wear look. And I was like, I really want her to have a very like sexy but chic kind of look. And so I went with this kind of corset with the high waisted pants for business and hobbies. And then we gave her the cuff. And then I was like, all right, I really want to switch up her hairstyle a bit. And then, so this is me kind of going through her hairstyle. And then I was like, oh, yes, let's do the Bantu knots. And then I gave her a choker because I wanted her to be kind of edgy ish. And then we gave her our around the way girl earrings. And then we switched up her lips a little bit, switching up just a little bit of her makeup, not too much. And then we gave her some bad bitch heels, even though you can't see them. And then for swimwear, kept it really basic. Gave her a black bikini, one piece. Nothing too drastic or crazy. Was thinking about some shades. I think I did give her these like really cool little shades from the what was that kit that we just got? I can't remember. It's the business sheet kit. And then this is actually from Carnival. This is the Carnival kit. I was like, yes, let's give her the hot weather Carnival like dress. Let's really lean into like, being on the beach, luxury, being fun and flirty. And so I was really trying to find like shoes. I was trying to find like there was these goddess like sandals from the holiday pack, and I couldn't find them. I don't know if they disappeared or they took them off, but like I really could not find these like goddess like boot sandals. And so I went with like the low level sandals, played around a little bit and gave her like my chains that I love. And so from the Urban Homage kit, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna lean into this ultimate black ass look. And then I was like, you know what, no, we have to give her better shoes. And so I ended up giving her some heels instead of the flat sandals because, it just wasn't working the way that I wanted to work. Now we're into her winter wear look. Um, for this look, I wanted to keep it simple and, really lean into kind of this yellow aesthetic for her. And then I was thinking about her hair, like, and then, my signature hat, because I just need this hat in my life. And then we couldn't get a necklace. So then I was like, all right, well, let's move on to makeup. And then wanted to give her some glossy makeup since it's the winter time. But yeah, I wanted to lean into this kind of very basic chic look. So here is the final looks. So this is the winter look here, as you can see, with our signature hat. And I really think the Urban Homage boots really work for these. Really love this business and hobby. This is a one piece for business and hobby. I love this peacoat. This peacoat is just gorgeous. I'm just saying. And I like the brown. I just really like that pairing of it. This is everyday look number 2. Very chic, very much I'm about town. This is everyday look number 1, which is a little bit more casual, more creative. Then we have our formal wear look, which is a very basic slip dress, but it's very sweet, very demure. Then we have our sportswear look, giving you green realness. Then we have our sleepwear, because again, I didn't change it. I just kept it really basic the same. This is our chic party wear look. Love this very, very much. It's giving chic, but also down to earth. This is our swimwear look, very basic, very chill, very demure. And then this is our hot weather look, which I really love this carnival dress that we don't see that much. Like, we really need to see it. And so that's pretty much it in terms of Tamika looks being updated. So now we're getting back into some gameplay. We got to do some after pictures. And so I don't know what was happening while we were going back to sleep, but it was just annoying. I was like, bro, why are you going to sleep? We need to do these after pictures. So I made him go here so that way we can try to get some after pictures in here. Um, the Sims be doing weird things. Then there was somebody out in the hallway, and I was like, they look like they can definitely be the next candidate. And then she ended up walking to my house in my apartment. She must have heard me talking trash about her, but I was like, bitch, I didn't invite you in. I don't know who you is. So now I'm trying to take pictures of her, but like I need her to move. So I'm hoping that, and then we move back over there. So I was just getting frustrated at this point. I was like, come on, bro. I just need you to get up so I can take these after pictures. I just need to take these after pictures. So I'm just waiting and seeing if we can get her to move. We're having this whole conversation. We got this other person behind us who's in our house for no apparent reason. Like we didn't invite her in. So weird. So now I'm like, all right, we got the charisma level 4. So we're building skills towards our promotion, which is great. But I'm also like, come on, girl. I just need you to get up. Okay, so it looks like she is getting up, um, which is great. And now I am struggling to basically find my camera so I can take pictures of her. I was like, I need to take a picture. All right, I'm like, she's up, she's up. Let's take a picture of her. So we get our after pictures. And I love me some Tamika. Tamika is hilarious. And I really, really hope that Tamika goes into some styling career or something because she looks amazing. And I wish there was a modeling career, like a live action modeling career. I don't understand why there isn't a modeling career in The Sims. I don't know. It's just weird. But I digress. So we're about to take these pictures and see, she's just hilariously cute. So boom, take these pictures. Um, we ended up switching up her style a little bit. Look at her. She's like, yes, I feel so good. And look, look, look. She's like, oh no, we gotta get the back shot. So it's just Tamika. Just Tamika giving us the best that she can give. And so, yeah, I was really super stoked and super excited about it. We finally got our update of our next townie. And, like, honestly, I was really thinking, like, the girl who's, like, randomly in my apartment will also be kind of a next townie load up. Um, but, you know, people are funny. But I digress. I know this week has been a hard week for me, so that's why this did not come out last week. Health wise, I was just struggling, so I'm hoping definitely to get it out this week and then have a more like longevity plan, because I will be kind of doing a medical leave for a little bit, so I really want to get some content together. But this has been another creation by S.Jones. So, you know, Strawberry is making some headway in the stylist career. But feel free to follow me on the TikTok, on Spiel, and of course here on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, folks, I'm Spikes86. Have a good day.